Could be our second session.
Okay, here we go. Okay, so yeah, so thank you for coming in for your second session. I appreciate that. How's it going? Did you guys check out that homework that I sent home with you about the love languages? Were you able to kind of see how that communicating is, maybe you're communicating differently with each other, maybe talking about different things, or were you able to even look at that?
I started reading it, but I haven't had a chance to finish it or start anything with it.
Okay, how about you?
Not really. Not really.
Not really?
I don't-
Okay.
I still feel like he's making a bigger deal than it needs to be, so I'm
Oh, okay.
hoping it just kind of passes.
I think she's waiting for me to read it and to initiate it,
Mm-hmm.
since it's my issue.
Okay, and I really hear that you're saying that you feel like it, or that you feel like she's not really validating that
Right.
you're having an issue with this. Is
Right.
that what I'm hearing? Okay, and you're kind of feeling like, or what I'm hearing you say is you're kind of feeling like you're hoping it'll just all pass.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah,
I just don't
okay.
want to make such a big deal out of it.
Okay, so what would it take for you guys to kind of be able to listen to each other? I mean, is there a way that you can come together and maybe sit down and have some time together to maybe discuss how you're feeling with each other?
I would
You'd
like
love that because he keeps trying to get together and do things.
Mhm.
And are you
Yeah,
doing
by
anything
myself.
together at all?
A lot.
Like what?
Like
tell me what you're
Life,
doing.
just life, doing stuff, taking care of our house and our yard, and
Mm-hmm.
we've got like 4 dogs, and we've got cats, and
But it's nothing special like the stuff we used to do. It's stuff that needs to be done around the house. So, I mean, I'm just there.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, okay. So I'm kind of hearing.
it's hard to be awake because we worry, like Scarlett's just having a hard time. I'm just afraid to be going out or being away from her for too long.
Before we had all these issues, we would go to the movies, we'd go to dinner, we would spend time together, and now it's all about Scarlett.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I don't know how to get him to understand,
So what would it look like if you guys had some time together? I mean, have you thought about what you could do together I mean, I get that you're really worried about Scarlett.
When we're alone, it's all about Scarlett.
Okay, and so that's probably not helping out your sex life, is it?
No.
Yeah.
What sex life?
We had sex. It's fine.
Okay. So, and this is
Like,
how
I
it
feel like
kind
it's like normal. We've been together forever. It's not like we're gonna
yeah.
be totally hot, for each other all the time.
Mm-hmm. And and if I'm noticing, it looks like you guys are probably seeing how your relationship is going a little bit differently on your satisfaction scale here.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm seeing that Jonathan
figures.
has, that he kind of feels like the relationship has kind of maybe diminished a little bit. And then I'm seeing you, Jennifer, that you've kind of you feel like it's kind of been up and down.
Yeah, I don't know why problems with Scarlett makes it sound like we're not doing well. Like, I don't know. I don't understand that. I think we're fine.
Okay.
I just feel that our relationship has declined ever since Scarlett came into our lives.
Mm-hmm.
It's just one problem after another, and it just hasn't been the same since.
Okay. I'm wondering if there might be some feelings of being displaced. Am I here? Could that be like you're feeling like maybe
Possibly.
she's taken some of your, it obviously feels like she's taken some of your time.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
that you are wanting
Right.
with Jennifer. But do you kind of feel like maybe the feelings are also a part of that?
I've never really looked at it that way, but I do feel that a lot of my time and her energy has been focused on Scarlett and taken away from me.
Okay.
Definitely.
How does that make you feel?
It doesn't make me feel good. I feel that she doesn't care about me. I feel like she does everything for Scarlett. Like I've said before, she hasn't been paying attention to any of my needs. I just feel that she's just checked out of the marriage.
And you guys haven't really talked about this specifically.
I try to, but I just don't feel like she's ever available.
Okay.
I don't know what to say. I feel bad that thinks it's that bad.
Okay, so,
And
and do
I
you
don't, I
value
feel
him?
stuck. I feel like I don't know what to do,
Okay.
you know, because I can't stop being worried about Scarlett.
No, of course
But I
not.
don't want him to be unhappy.
Mm-hmm. So do you feel like you're getting your needs met? In your marriage?
Yes. I mean, I guess. Other than him not being happy with our marriage.
So
That's,
what,
I think,
can you identify some of your needs for me? Like what would that look like? What are your needs that are getting met within your relationship?
that he would support me in being a parent.
Okay, so let's stop that for a moment and let's put Scarlett on the side. Okay, not that she's not a part of your lives, but she definitely is that. But you two have a relationship as well. And so if you look at that relationship and you really like look at how are you with each other without that issue? Do you see what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
even know what that's like right now. It's been so long. We've been together since we're in high school. I feel like she's been so a part of our life. I don't even really know what that would look like.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's a great question. What would that look like? What could
I
you?
don't know.
What would your?
I can't imagine.
Well, let's go back for a minute. Like when you were first together,
Mm-hmm.
what did that look
school.
like? And I know you kind of described that for a little bit, but can you describe that for me?
I don't
What was
know.
it like before?
We were like best friends. I went to all his football games and his
Mm-hmm.
chess matches and everything he liked to do. And I don't know, he was just really sweet. And
Mhm.
we hung out a lot.
Mm-hmm.
We had the same friends, and
Mm-hmm.
but we were kids, you know, before we had kids. So.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But so at that point, you kind of felt like your needs were. You felt like you were getting what you needed from him. You felt like you were getting what you needed from her.
Yeah, we were
Okay.
doing great. We were, yeah, I knew we'd be together forever. We wanted to been married like 7 years, but
Mm-hmm.
it was kind of just at that point, the family's like, hello, you're trying to get married. We've been together forever, so.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, obviously, I can see some affection here. I mean, between you when you're looking at each
Yeah,
other.
We do. That's the thing. I mean, we love each other. That's why I wish he wasn't so upset all the time that we weren't closer.
Okay, so let's talk about that for a minute because what I hear you talking about a lot is what you hope he would do and what he says. But what do you think you could do in this situation? What could be something maybe different than what you have been doing that might, maybe make things a little bit more where you would both be feeling a little closer to each other? Can you both think of something that maybe you could do
Sure could.
instead of?
I think maybe if I attempted to see her perspective of some of Scarlett's issues,
Okay.
and even if I don't feel the need that it's that important, maybe to still address them with her and be her partner in addressing
Oh,
some of
okay.
the issues rather than taking another side.
Okay.
That would help me a lot. I'd feel better. I'd feel safer, like it wasn't all my responsibility if he was more supportive of it.
Okay.
And I could relax a little bit.
It's just hard when everything is an issue.
Okay, so maybe could there be specific issues that you really would like to have support on? Is there like something specific
I
that's
think
going
when
on?
she's upset, when Scarlett's crying or she's calling us, a lot if she's out, that he wouldn't just be so black and white, and what the rule is, yada yada, but that he would like deal with it a little bit more. So
What
I
is-
wouldn't always have to.
What does deal with it mean?
Like go and talk to her, let her vent to him and him kind of help her problem solve whatever's going on. So I don't feel like I'm the only one having to listen to her.
And do you guys have a good relationship? Do you and Scarlett have a good relationship?
We do.
Okay, so you feel like she comes to you anyways and talks to you?
I feel like because of the history that we've had, she's a little bit more prone to go to her mom
Okay.
with
Yeah, 'cause
issues
she thinks he
because
doesn't like her anymore, and they used to be like
Right.
inseparable when she was little.
And that must be really difficult for you guys to see how that relationship has changed. I mean, you're,
Yeah, and that's what I loved about him. I loved that he was a great dad, and I loved watching it. Now I just feel like I'm doing this all on my own.
okay. So you would feel more supported, what I'm hearing you say is you'd feel more supported if he would actually help, with maybe supporting when she's upset about something.
Right.
Okay, so let's talk about what you could possibly do for to help you feel more supported in this? What would you like? What could you see that would help you?
Maybe just to also take into consideration my needs as well,
Well,
as
what-
a husband and a man.
Okay, so that's a really big issue or a big statement. Can we bring it down to maybe just a couple of specific things?
Maybe when I come home from work, she could ask me about my day instead of just starting with the issues that went on with Scarlett.
Okay.
Maybe spending more time doing stuff together that wasn't a chore.
Oh, okay. What-
Something that we used to do, like I said, we used to go on date nights, and it's not even specifically about the sex, just having more quality time together.
Okay. So, is that something that you think that you can do? It's like maybe you guys could have a date night or,
Yeah, I could try to do that. I think that would be easier to know we had a set time rather than just we need to be together more.
mm-hmm.
Because that just stresses me out because I'm so afraid something's going to happen.
So what would you do on your date night to make sure that you felt
Probably
comfortable
wear all
with
that
Scarlett?
lingerie you keep getting me that I won't wear.
That would be nice.
It's like these hints all the time, but I guess I could do that. I could
Yeah.
just say come home sometime. I'll put that on
That would be
and
fun.
dance for you or something. You know?
That would be different.
Okay,
Yes.
all right, so what would make you comfortable doing that?
If I know Scarlett's okay
Okay,
and I'm not having to be stressed, because if I worry about that, it just,
okay,
I can't get in that mode.
right, okay, I hear you. So how could that happen? What would you do to make sure that she's okay? Would she go spend the night with grandma? Would she, where would she be in all of this?
I don't know.
I think if Mom let go of the reins a little bit and let Scarlett do her own thing, then we would have a little bit more of that time.
Okay, so she's,
I don't know.
but I'm talking about, let's specifically talk about like a date night. Let's say one
Mhm.
date night, okay? What would happen? Where could she go? What could she be? Because what you're looking for is some time together, just some quality time to give each other attention, correct?
Yeah, we'd have to call my sister probably, because I don't trust her with her friends. They've been, caught out
Mhm.
all hours of the night and stuff like that. I guess we could see if my sister could,
Okay.
she'd hang out with her.
Is that possible? I mean, is that like a
So,
probable?
yeah, I think
See?
so.
Okay. So, will you?
I don't know, I guess. He's not a huge fan of my sister, but I think that'd be all right.
How would you feel about that?
I'd be willing to have her sister watch her for her date night.
Okay, okay. So I'm hearing you guys say that you'd be comfortable as long as you knew she was okay, and your sister, you're good with your sister,
Yeah,
For
she's
being with
good
her. and you're okay having her sister be that person to make sure she's okay.
Yes.
So you're both gonna feel comfortable, and then, so you think you'd be able to, I don't know, what would you do? Tell me a little bit about, what are you gonna plan? Are you gonna go to the movies, or are you gonna?
Yeah,
So
we
why don't you
we
tell each other?
that. We like that.
Yeah, maybe dinner and a movie.
Yeah.
Sex, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
Together.
that would be good.
So when do you think you guys might be able to arrange that for yourselves?
Oh God, I don't know.
Hoping this weekend,
Yeah, maybe.
next couple weekends.
If she's available.
Well, you'll be coming back to see me in about a week, right? I mean, we're still doing this. Are you good with this for another week? I mean, do you
Yeah.
feel like this is helping?
I do.
Yeah, I think so. I mean,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I
So-
look at him because he's the one who's really worried about it. But
Well, but what I'm also hearing is that you have concerns about it as well, that you're not happy that he's not happy, right?
yeah, so if
So-
he's happy, it makes me feel better.
Yeah, you
So,
feel more comfortable.
yeah.
Okay. So, do you think you'd be able to accomplish this before you come in and see me again?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
How would that make you guys feel?
I would enjoy it.
It'd be fun.
I think it'd be a step closer to us reconnecting.
And it seems like that's the goal. Like you guys really love each other and you want to stay connected. So it sounds like, at least if you guys can look at that bigger picture, that might be the way to do it.
And stuff,
you
which
know.
would be good
Mhm.
too.
Oh, cool.
So.
All right. Okay. Well, I think that's what we'll do then. All right, thank you. All right, see you next week.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.